Yeah, I can't help but get you rappers in line. Hollow tip fragments, all in back of your spine. 4-4 bulldog, all you packers are 9. I've been around the block, I spin that a couple times, yeah. And it only gets realer, not a bit, but no miles in it, straight from the dealer. You sweet, can't be around you niggas, I'm a diabetic. Every sheet, every line, every bar is a diuretic. I'm elite, I know the bar high, that's ain't no love on the other side. One's wrong, don't make another's right. You had yours, but you wanted mine. No love on the other side. Plotted on every other night, but that was all in another life. Love on the other side. One's wrong, don't make another's right. You had yours, but you wanted mine. No love on the other side. Yeah. Ain't no love on the other side. Yeah.
Tell me why you wanna take my life.
Ain't no love on the other side.
It ain't no love on the other side.
Ain't no love on the other side. Ain't no love on the other side.
It's Legendary Productions.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look.
City eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet. Fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game. I'm John Q. Colder than an avalanche, way above average. Revenge taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones. This where hope found. Child become a man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad. Telling me how them crackers turn this childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no bench. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit Asian, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
initiation, introductory statement. Fuck them all if they participating in off the record conversation. Shit major, stolen favors, master's admiration. My youngin' brought his torch to the finish line, but I'm just glad he made it. And he ain't even trying to crack heads, he just know the danger. In a city filled with anger, the skyline filled with angels. Twist the burner, shoot from different angles, twisted fingers, read the coded language. Man, what's the vibe, dog? I feel amazing. I found a stage door, but don't know what I came for. I'm nothing like a soft touch, don't touch it if it ain't yours. I'm a remnant of a great source, nigga. So many rappers would be better off as actors. Benefactors to the confusion, no solution. Puppet master, storytelling, no connection to the novelist. It's a tragic bankrolls, covering open wounds. And now I'm shitting like a restroom. They hold venom intentions, eating the way they gum line the most high. Giving niggas crowns, and I want mine. Fuck the lunch line, cause I don't take the lunch breaks. No lunch date sheet, bottoms up. And all I had to do was tap her front brakes. I'm B-Raw, raw vision, war written, the word written. More given to the theory, the law written, provide a long living. I understand the terms, you gotta die to learn. Hunters purify, it's time to feed the worms. This my initiation, introductory statement. Fuck them all. Yeah.
She want slide, she want slide, she want slide. She want fuck, she want to vibe and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She want slide, she want slide, she want slide. She want fuck, she want smoke and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. You can't fuck with me, not even a little bit. I don't fuck with thoughts and that's some real shit. Look you in your eyes and I see real bitch. Yeah, I keep coughing cause I'm still sick. If she wanna leave, then bye. Fuck you think I'm gon' cry. Go ahead, bitch, go and let that lie. I'ma stay one West until I die. Yeah, I'm outside with King Ty. We out in the open, we don't hide. Pussy nigga, you don't wanna collide. I don't want that bitch, what's up with your mind? One West, nigga, in my prime. Nigga play, nigga, I put your ass in line. Like I'm Tony Hawk, I'm on my grind. I don't pay these thought bitches no mind. She want slide, she want slide, she want slide. She want fuck, she want to vibe and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She want slide, she want slide, she want slide. She want fuck, she want smoke and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She want slide, she want slide, she want slide. Bitch, I want what's until I die. Quarters, I will never fold. I don't got no type of hoes. I don't care about what she posed. Just that Hebrew Academy flow. Y'all can rock right in the snow. I done dropped 1,000 times. Niggas know my hands is cold. Bitch, you better not play with me. You better play with your child. She said why I look mean. I told her that's that one West mouth. Oh, you ain't heard, bitch. Real niggas begging style. I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm steady focused on these trials. I'm trying to go and fight these demons, cause that shit gon' make a man. No, I'm not no that's on no down line trying to make a man. When I'm on these bitches, I turn that shit to slaughter other lambs. Just got a rib in my other rib, don't understand. I'm a polygamist. All my bitches, they monogamous. They gonna stay, they loyal, cause they love the way I pop the shit. I be moving in silence, my so call me anonymous. Play with me, birds up in the tree. I be dropping shit when you masculine. Yeah, you can spot a bitch. She not feminine. Nah, I can't plot a bitch. If you not one West, nigga, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover, motherfucker, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover with your brother, I can't trust you. If you drop the sword for a whore, then it's fuck you. Don't need a gun, kill you with my bare knuckles. You not one of us, you ain't get it from the muscle. Marching in these ranks. When we graduate, screaming calm, Yashrala. When we celebrate, I ain't need that big bottle. A down holy bitch, I ain't write no rap, motherfucker. That's a movie script. You not an officer in the school. I don't know who he is. I know he a fan, he a lame, he a groupie bitch. They gon' ban me from the internet. I want some boosie shit. They gon' ban me from the internet. I want some boosie shit. Slide. I want some Tucci shit. Slide. I want some Tucci shit. Yeah, I want some Tucci shit. And this that dedication, nigga. I want some Tucci shit. Yeah, nah, I don't eat no tuna fish. Yeah, kick her to the crib, she smell like tuna fish. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. Yeah, there's one West. Yeah, there's one West. I'm about to suffer. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my cover. April 10th. Trials. Stacks. Parties out. Yeah, sound small.
Everyone keeps asking me how I do my podcast alone. The answer, Riverside. I get high quality podcast recordings right from my room. And I'm not even using expensive equipment. Watch.
They gon' put my cover in the Hall of Fame. When I'm back, I ain't had to pull these racks out. I came a long way from this trap house. Touch power car, I'm going black out. Pull my rig back out, I made a tap out. Put her in submission like a figure four. If I'm not at the school, I'm at the liquor store. With that Donnie, with that Deuce, with that 1800. Shots at Nate, Jose Cuervo, put it in the stomach. Ain't no 50-50, baby, I keep it 100. Music. All right, check. Music. Oh, here myself. All right. Hey, shalom. Y'all by Shemal Shabrakadum. Yahweh Shema Thumb by Shema Yahushua, Priest and Officer Kwata Zachariah, the ISUPK, under commanding Julian Hana. And this is the Tuesday Brotherhood class, where we teach brotherhood and sisterhood according to the Bible. Understand? True brotherhood and sisterhood, not that so-called brotherhood that's in a Christian church, not that so-called brotherhood that's in the Muslim mosque, but actual true brotherhood. Because according to the Bible is based on brotherhood. You understand? I might teach that class probably like till next week or the week after. Lord allow. You understand? But today we have another topic. Understand? I think I'm gonna touch on these type of topics because I think it's needed, especially for brothers and sisters coming into the school, always thinking it's their way, always thinking that what they think is right. You understand? You don't want to come in the truth a know-it-all. Understand? You don't want to come in the truth be a know-it-all. Matter of fact, give me that scripture. I want, or do, or you don't. You know the scripture I'm talking about? Somebody come, you got you wean from the milk. You got to come in here like a baby. Yeah, man. Like you can't come in here knowing anything. Yeah, man. You cannot be wise in your own eyes. You understand? But the title of the class is "You Trust in Yourself Way Too Much Hashtag relax. You understand? Because a lot of our people do too much. You understand? They do way too much and it doesn't work for them. Yeah, man. It doesn't work. You understand? As you see, the black community is in shambles. There's a whole bunch of people that believe in themselves, that trust themselves, that think that they know what's right, right? But as you see, our community is messed up. You know what I mean? Maybe if people stop believing in themselves and believe in the Most High, because I don't think a lot of our people, they got a zeal, but technically they don't believe in the Most High. They might say, I believe in God or I love God and and very passionate about it, but do they really believe in him? Do they really trust in the Lord? Or do they trust in themselves and their feelings? Because a lot of our people always have an opinion. Always, I feel this, I feel that, basing it on what they think and not basing it on what the Most High thinks. And this is our problem because we want to think what we think. We won't always give an opinion. You understand? Well, let's do what the Lord say do. You understand? But when you come up in here, you cannot come up here like you know it all. You got the scripture also thing? Yeah, you could read it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Whom shall he teach knowledge, man? Go ahead.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
With whom shall he make to understand doctrine? You got the mic on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, crazy. Whom shall he teach knowledge and whom shall he get to understand doctrine, man? Go ahead.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
Them that are what?
Weaned from the milk.
Babies. Babies are weaned from the milk. You understand? Babies, get breastfed. You understand? Get breastfed. That's solid. I mean, the things that that's good for them. They don't get the stuff that adults might eat. Somebody that been raised up nice and healthy, they don't get what they get. The baby got to get milk, something simple first. But guess what? When you have a baby, when a sister has a baby, that baby don't come out knowing nothing. That baby don't even know his name. You have to teach the baby his name. You have to give your baby his identity. Even though the baby is going to come out a Judite, even though the baby is going to come out an Israelite, right? But you still got to teach him that he's an Israelite. Right. You still got to teach her that she's an Israelite. You know what I mean? Babies don't know anything. Babies know mommy boob, mommy titty. That's all babies know. Babies know milk. Milk. You understand? Just like when you come in here, you're going to get taught milk. You're going to get the milk scriptures. You're not going to get the meat. You're not going to get the deep, on the dark sayings. You ain't going to get none of that type of stuff until you start to become an officer and you start to be in the school for a long time and studying and show yourself approved. But when you first come here, you're going to learn the basics. Right. You know what I mean? It's like with anything, you got to know the basics. Understand? Just like a mechanic, he got to know the basics of fixing a car. And then once he know the basics, he could work around all the basics and do things on his how he's want to do them. Understand? But it's still within that realm of what he learned. Understand? He won't go out and say, well, I learned the basics of being a mechanic, but now let me go out and try to go fix a roof. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work out like that. It don't work that way. You know what I mean? He started to be more experienced and well learned in being a mechanic. You know what I mean? So now he probably started off, changing tires and oil changes and changing filters and stuff like that. And then now he's taking engines apart. Down to the small what's a word I'm trying to find? Well, I can't think of it right now. Down to the small parts that you probably can't even see. Now he probably could look at your car and diagnose it. You understand what I'm saying? He could cut the car engine on. Turn on to start your car, and
He could tell you what's the problem by all the way it starts.
Right.
Because now he's well experienced and he knows now. That's when you come in here. When that mechanic went to that whatever school he went to, he went in there not knowing anything. He cannot go to the teacher or the professor to try to teach him something. I mean, you paying for that service, you pay for that education, then don't come in here with arrogance. Don't come in here with pride, thinking you about to overthrow the teacher, like you know something. You know, his brothers did that before. Brothers came in here, you know, and try to debate versus to understand, because he already got it in his head what he thinks he knows. I mean, he thinks he sees it. He thinks he has the word of God, but when he finds out that he doesn't, he leaves. He don't come back. Go ahead, Thane.
Saying any profession, you can't just dive straight in like a heart surgeon. You go to school for heart surgery, they don't just throw you right on and start operating on somebody's heart. You got to sit there and watch.
Right.
You got to sit there and learn. You go, just like you said, the mechanic, they start you off doing brakes and changing tires before you even touch an engine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They start you with the smallest things, and that's what you do here in the school. That's why you read.
Right.
You're a reader. Read first before you want to try to teach somebody.
Right.
Pull these scriptures out. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to flip through a Bible. You know how many brothers and sisters don't even know how to operate a Bible? Don't even know how to just, this is a new, as soon as you say Romans, automatically know that's the New Testament or Isaiah, Old Testament. Like a lot of brothers and sisters don't even know how to flip through a Bible before you try to teach the Bible.
Right. You know, it's crazy too. They don't even use their Bible like this is when brothers, when we go to camp, when we even open up a Bible, we use this Bible so much to the point they might, you know, brothers always, you know, sometimes they break up the same scripture, and as soon as you open up the book, it's right there. As soon as you like I don't know, it's like little sections, like you open it, it's like, oh, it's right here. God damn, like, I was trying to flip through the pages. It's right here, because we use the book, we use our records, because we are well seasoned now. A lot of us came in the truth. I've been in the truth for about like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years maybe now. Been a little small minute. You understand? And I'm still getting better. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. But guess what? I'm not coming in here thinking I know it all. You know what I mean? I'm not coming in here. I'm not coming in here thinking I know these scriptures when sometimes when I don't. Understand? Because I don't know everything, you know, getting breakdowns in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm still learning. Right. But I'm humble enough to admit that. A lot of people think they know it all. Listen, you can come talk to me about music. I know about music. I know about you know, a little bit about music production and stuff like that. I could try to teach you some of that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But when it comes to this Bible, you don't come in here thinking you know it all. You don't come in here with an opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter in here. You understand? Your opinion only matters is when you're trying to better the school. You know what I mean? What ideas you have for the school to make it grow. But when it comes to teaching us about the Bible, you don't know nothing. And don't come in here like that, because you're gonna leave. You're not about to come in here and think you're about to switch it up like the Genesis dude and the Gorilla Hebrew and IUPK. Don't come in here thinking that, because most of them people believe in themselves. Most of them people trust in themselves. You know what I mean? They don't trust in the Lord, really, because if that's the case, they don't even stick with their doctrine. Listen, it's like a break off from a break off from a break off from a break off from a break off. You ain't gonna hear that about Commander Junior Hunter. You don't want to hear about Commander Junior Hunter was hopping camps. You ain't gonna hear that. He stayed with the original school ever since he was in the school. Now, you want to deal with unstable men that believe in themselves, that, you know, they get pegged, that's a Hoover Crip, and that believe in they get Africans can be saved, and they believe that salvation for everybody. You want to follow those guys? They're not even sturdy. They mean, listen, their doctrine changes like the season. You understand? Matter of fact, I think summer be here longer than their doctrine. You feel me? I mean, and so this is why the class is called "You Trust in Yourself Way Too Much." Do believe what you want to believe way too much, and this is why you fail at life. This is why you're not successful at life. This is why you're not successful with God. This is why you don't have a good relationship with anybody, because you trust in yourself too much. You have an opinion too much. You think you know it all. You feel this, you feel that. But God don't give a damn about your feelings. You understand? He don't care about your feelings. I might care about your feelings more than God might will. You understand? A guy that bashes babies' heads against the rocks, and you think he gonna care about how you feel? He got another rib. You think God cares about that? Understand? Now, if you could drop that. You gotta come in here and be a baby, man. Give me Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. We're gonna start right there first. You gotta be a baby coming in here, man. You gotta be goo goo gaga. You understand what I'm saying? you gotta be that. I mean, you gotta be teasing when you come in here. You understand? You can't come in here with pants on. You gotta have a diaper on coming in here. You gotta not know nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like this all the stuff that you learn. Just don't even. It's like this be a robot or something. This be like programming, brainwash. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying be a robot for as like you just you still human, but you gotta reprogram yourself, man. You letting that television program you. You letting music program you. You letting schools program you. You letting everything program you, but God. You understand? You got to come in ISUPK and get reprogrammed. You got to come in ISUPK to actually get brainwashed. We got to wash that filth out of your head, man. That filth out of your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we have to do. You understand? And one of the main things we got to tell you is God don't care about how you feel.
Right.
God don't care about how you feel. If you evil and you're a sinner, God don't care about how you feel. He doesn't care. He don't care about you crying about it. He don't care about you upset about it. He don't care about you're mad. God don't care about your feelings. And once you understand that, you'll be better off. Once you understand that God don't care about me and how I feel, then I should just be on one accord with the Most High, how He moves. Understand? You can read it, Officer Thing.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
See, the Bible says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, all thine heart. Heart just means mind. A lot of us things talking about the heart right here. This is not Valentine's Day.
Right.
You understand? You know what I mean? The heart in the Bible is not talking about this heart. You understand? You know what I mean? It's not talking about this heart. The heart, it just means mind, your mind. Everything comes up here before it goes anywhere. Y'all think your feelings come from your body. No, it starts from your mind first. Right. Then it trickles down into your body. Understand? This is why you get feelings. All your feelings come from your mind first, and then it comes down. You know what I mean? Why you all have anxiety and you're stressed out, because it's coming from your mind.
Right.
It's coming from what's up there. You understand? That voice in your head telling you to leave. Listen, you think that you telling yourself to leave your husband is what you don't know. What's in your mind is saying that. That voice in your head is telling you to do evil. You understand? That voice in your head, which is a demon, is telling you to do evil. And if you don't believe you have a voice in your head, let's do a little experiment real quick, right? Don't say nothing and say a word in your head. And I guarantee you you can hear it. I guarantee you can hear it. You never sat down and thought and contemplated to yourself, and you like thinking in your head, and you hear it, and you kind of hear yourself talking, but you're not talking. Have you ever felt that way before? Like you just contemplate, like, should I do it? Should I not do it? But you're not saying it. You're just thinking it. That's a voice. And that is a demon, or it could be the Most High. Which one you want? You know what I mean? Man, go leave your man. That voice you hear tell you to leave your man, that is a demon. Right. Oh, go smoke that blunt. Listen, that weed smell good. Yo, go smoke that blunt. That is a demon. You trust in yourself too much. You don't trust in the Lord. Christians don't believe in God. You don't. You might got a zeal for God, but you don't have it according to knowledge. You understand? Matter of fact, get that scripture real quick. My people got a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. You don't believe in God. I'm sorry to break it to you. This is not my feelings. This is not my opinion. This is the truth and what I've seen, my experience. Understand? Got nothing to do with my opinion. I actually could prove what I'm saying. You want me to prove it? Okay. I'm gonna give you a few examples. God said you cannot sleep with other nations. It's a sin to sleep with other nations. How many brothers and sisters have married other people that's not of their kind or of their race? That's one. Do you have a Christmas tree in your house when December 25th come around? God said don't celebrate Christmas. It's in the Bible. Is it Jeremiah 10? It's in the Bible. How many of y'all eat pork? How many of y'all eat shrimp? How many of y'all eat crab and lobster? That's unlawful in the Bible. You know that, right? I just give you 3 examples of things that's unlawful in the Bible. And I guarantee you, most blacks and Hispanics and American Indians that are Christian do out of those 3 things I just said. But when you go to tell them, you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. You're not supposed to, date outside your or marry outside of your nation. You're not supposed to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. But you know what they'll say? Oh, Bible say Jesus said the laws is done away with, but it doesn't say it. And you just believe it in yourself too much. You want to know where you got that from? You got that from a white man that believed in himself, trusting in himself. We got these weird. They remind me of From now. The Mormons, they remind me of them people from. I mean, they look all like enchanting and so pleasant. They walk up to you. Hey, you want to go? It's crazy thing. I remember. Me and my red. I wish I could. Man, I should have pulled my phone out. But me and my red, and this white man, a Mormon, walked up in Walmart parking lot. It's crazy. Walked up to me like, "Hey, you want to come to church with us?" I'm down. I'm down Willow Grove. I'm at that joint now, Willow Grove. Hey, you want to go to church with us? I'm like, I'm cool. But I'm like, why are you on Walmart parking lot? You understand? Trying to get me to go to church. But they whole ideology is based on somebody believing in themselves, trusting in what they say, not what the Lord say. Instead, they believe black people is cursed. Well, not cursed in the sense like we're no good, period. Like, yes, we are being punished, but we are like, stay away from these people. They're gonna give you like bad luck or something, type of thing. Understand? And their stuff is wrong, but people follow it. Christianity, their stuff is wrong, but people follow it. It's not of God. None of that stuff is of God. You know what I mean? TD Jakes getting swallowed up at Diddy party. He is not following the Lord. He trusts in himself. This is why he could go to Diddy party. Kurt Franklin looking like a sissy. He looks. If you look at Kurt Franklin, he looks super feminine.
Right.
And the Bible says you can't be effeminate. Understand? So, they say only God could judge me. That's them trusting in themselves, giving you their opinion. Understand? You got the scripture?
It's the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
For I bear them record.
You could go back to the go back to the screen too. You ain't gotta show them, no. We could just read it. Yeah, man, because I do want to see what the chat's saying. I'm gonna try to bring an HDMI cord next week. Lord allow. Understand? There we go. All right, go ahead, you can read it.
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Listen, a lot of our people do got a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. You understand? They don't have it according to knowledge. So by default, they really don't believe in God because they don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when we try to tell them, they try to block it out. They try to be on defense mode instead of trying to understand us. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, they got a zeal for God. Yeah, they might be a little bit passionate about what they so-called believe in, but do they really believe in God? I beg to differ. And to answer this, who is it? Hezekiah? He said, I have a question. Why do UPK wear sunglasses? Why not? Why not? What you think I'm a reptile? You know what I mean? You think we in Illuminati or something? You know what I mean? Like, and it's not no shade to the brother, you know what I mean? This is for teacher purposes. So, you know what I mean? Like when I hear when people say why we wear shades, I heard this a while ago. I think it was in the world when somebody said that about Jim Miami. Matter of fact, no, yeah. I think it was it was two people. It was somebody I was talking to. And well, a girl I ribbed. I guess you could say I ribbed her in the world. She said it, and somebody else was in the class saying, why do we wear shades? Like, matter of fact, we was at camp when somebody said that. Like, why y'all wearing sunglasses? Let me see your eyes. Let me see your eyes. What you want to see my eyes for, man? Listen, we wear sunglasses because it's cool. That's the short answer. We look good in sunglasses. Women love men with black sunglasses. You know what I mean? We're not reptiles. We're not in Illuminati. We don't drink blood. We don't bow down to, what's that, the Bohemian Grove dude, the little big thing they have in Bohemian Grove. We don't do none of that. You understand? We serve the Lord, and we look good doing it. You know what I mean? You should get you some sunglasses. You understand? You should wear sunglasses. You understand? Yeah, man, put my sunglasses back on. You know what I mean? I had to make sure they might thought I had some snake eyes or something. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't shape shifting. You know what I mean? Just letting y'all know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is culture. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know what's crazy? White people wear sunglasses. They wear sunglasses a lot. You know what I mean? You know what's crazy thing, you know, I be working at Regatta, right? I think there's a lot of old white men wearing sunglasses. And I can't stand the fact that they got these little girls out there wearing the littlest stuff. And they all got sunglasses on. And I truly believe these white men be staring at them little girls. Because you hear about them coaches. You hear about them white coaches. Matter of fact, you hear about them white teachers too. Having relations with them boys in them closets. Right. You understand what I'm saying? White people are perverts. You understand what I'm saying? They wear sunglasses too. But the difference between me and them is I'm not the devil. I'm in the ISUPK. I'm a righteous man trying to keep this law, statutes, and commandments to the best of my abilities. What they doing, listen, they are nasty. You understand? They are nasty old men. You understand? That have been traumatized by their ancestors, which was nasty. And they wear shades too. You understand? So, okay, back to what we're talking about. Go back to Proverbs 3 and 5. Y'all like my shades though? Listen, I'm heartbroken. Listen. My son broke my Cartier's. My son broke my Cartier's glasses. He snapped them in pieces. I was gonna wear them today, but I can't wear them because he snapped them in pieces, and I'm heartbroken with it. You know what I mean? So I would have had some clear glasses on today, but you know what I mean? Make sure I get some shades, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
You gotta trust in the Lord, man. Yeah, you can have a zeal for the Lord, but do you really trust him? Like, you trust your pastor more than you trust the Lord. Your pastor make you feel good based on his feelings, not what the Lord say. The Lord say women's supposed to be quiet, keep silence in churches. Can't teach in churches. But as you see, they in churches teaching. So something is wrong here. Somebody is basing it off their feelings. Just like I remember when I seen the thing about, they was reading the vows. I think a pastor was reading their vows, and the girl would not say that obey word. She would not say it. Why? Because she feels like she don't have to obey her husband. She feels that way. Why? Because she believes in herself. She don't care about God. If she did, she would. It's just a word, obey. But you know what they get that from? They get that from white feminists. They get that from white feminism women. You understand what I'm saying? That obey and serving and pleasing and satisfying your man. There's ain't nothing wrong with that. We all have to obey something. You go to that red light, you gonna stop at that red light because you obey the law. You understand? You obey something. Somebody is controlling you. So why is it so wrong that your man can control you or have a say in what you do, making the final decisions? Let's talk about these sisters for a minute, right? You trust yourself so much that you're willing to leave your damn husband. You trust yourself so much that you don't even want to listen to your husband and follow what he say. You understand? Like, you don't want to do it. Well, guess what? You know what I mean? You stop at that red light, right? You stop at that stop sign. You understand? Listen, when you go to work, you listen to everything that boss tells you to do. I don't want to call you out your name, but it seems like people that get told what to do for some money, ooh-wee. You know where I'm going with this? You don't want to be that. I mean, you should listen to your man whether he has money or not. Because I guarantee you, if brothers had $1 million, you'd be on a straight path. Listen, the bathroom would be spotless. Your food would be, listen, the sex is gonna be different. You find out you find out your husband hit the lottery for $5 million. Listen, I remember my baby mom. I remember my baby mom, bro. I remember this like it was yesterday. I remember she used to come in the crib. Like, no. You know how women they know when you about to get paid, so they start acting all nice. Listen. Now they want to give you. So that's how my baby mom was. But I told her, like, yo, every time pay time come around, you start to be trying to cuddle with me, or you love me, you miss me, and I'm like, she's like, nah, I don't. Like, yeah, you do. You understand? Because they don't care about God. They care about superficial things. They don't care about God. How many women I can get if I get a Tesla? You understand? I think I get a new bottle. How many girls I can get if I wear the latest off-white sneakers? Listen, I can get a fake chain and I act like I'm somebody. Listen, I can get a Range Rover. You know how many girls I can get based off of that? You know what I mean? But a righteous woman wouldn't do that. A righteous woman say, yeah, he got some nice things, but he can't keep his rod in his pants. Right. Every time I talk to him, he got a new woman. He's smoking weed. I smell cigarettes on his breath. He's an alcoholic. He treats women horribly. He's a bad father to say he don't treat his son horrible. A righteous woman would think about that. A righteous woman will look past that car. A righteous woman will look past that money. A righteous woman understands why. Because her king didn't have those things. And she obeys her king. Women don't obey their husband based on their feelings. They want to run the house. They want to control things based on their feelings. You see how the house is now? Based on people's feelings? You see how many brothers is in jail because of women's feelings? You understand? You see how many men ran away from women? Left out the house because of the feelings? I'm not saying it's right, but It happens. It's the reality of it. Nobody want to deal with that based on feelings. When women start using their feelings, then everything goes downhill. You're not using rationality. You're not using logic. You're not using the spirit of the Lord. You're not using what God say. You're using what you say. Just like brothers. Brothers do the same exact thing. Brothers, I feel this. I feel like that. I feel like he disrespected me. So I'm going to shoot him. Oh, my mom is poor. My mom can't pay these bills. So I'm going to sell drugs because I feel as though that's the right thing to do because we're poor. In 2026, I just seen, bro, listen, we just help, we just help Officer not move, right? He in the trenches, right? He in the trenches for real. He in Lower North Philly. Understand? Some of the things you don't know about. Like it was just saying, throw it out there. But I'm riding down the block and I'm looking like his brother's. I forgot that. I never knew brothers still hung out on the corner selling drugs. Why are they on the corner? Because of how they feel. I feel like I need to be on the corner. Wow. Why shouldn't I be on the corner selling drugs? It's easy. I thought that was played out. I thought that was over with. I thought people were trapping off the phone and trapping on the internet. Like, I thought that was over with. No, they are still selling drugs on the corner. Why? Based on how they feel. Yeah, man. I guarantee you go talk to a brother, he gonna give you opinion. He's not gonna give you actual fact. You understand? Oh, I'm poor, so I gotta sell drugs. That's an opinion. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to live your life like that. You know you can use that energy that you're selling drugs and do something a little bit harder. Selling drugs is easy. Selling drugs has a market. You could just stand on the corner or say that you got whatever drug and people are going to come, especially if you got some good stuff. They're going to come to you. You're not going to go to them. How about do something a little harder that you got to go to people so they can come to you eventually? Do that. You can use all your mind and do that. But you trust in yourself so much. You don't trust in the Lord. The Lord said, don't sell drugs. The Lord said, don't get high. The Lord, listen, the Lord don't even listen. The Lord never said you can't stand on the corner. You understand? Or be around your brothers. You could do that. But you ain't got to sell drugs. You ain't got to smoke weed. You ain't got to smoke cigarettes. You ain't got to do none of that. I mean, just like the sisters. You go obey your man. This is all good when he tearing that back out. It's all good. But now it's like, oh, he's making me mad. You know, you could tell when somebody not really submissive or obedient, or, you know, as they will say, when they get mad. Listen, they obedient when you having sex with them. But when they mad at you, you're not, listen, she's not submitting to you. She's not going to listen to you. She's going to do what she wants to do based off of her feelings. Just like a brother. A brother could be angry and mad because somebody might have did something to him. Now, one of his rational friends is probably trying to talk him down, not to try to shoot this man, but he's so emotional. He's so much in his feelings that he is going to unalive this brother because of a disagreement. He trusts in himself way too much. And see where it's going to land him at, in jail. Or if he successfully unalive this brother, somebody's going to successfully unalive him. Understand? Now he tricked himself out his spot. You know what I mean? Because of his feelings. Understand? You understand? So we gotta trust in the Lord with all thy mind. You know what I mean? It starts with your mind. It don't start with your heart. Because they refer to this symbol for feelings. Right. The heart symbol is for feelings. You understand? That's why you get Valentine's Day and you got the heart. You know, when you know you see your listen, your ribs see your picture. You should have had the heart eyes. It means and it's symbolizing a type of feeling, a type of emotion. They are symbolized this for emotion. See, it's backwards. They symbol this image, this symbol for emotion, when in fact it's not about your emotions, it's about how you control your mind. Once you can control your mind, you can control your emotions. Once you can do that, you'll be all right. The Bible says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Go ahead.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct.
No. Go back to 5. Don't stay. Just let me know when you're done 5.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
How many of us lean onto our own understanding? How many of us think we know what we know doing? You don't know nothing. I lean on my own. He not making me feel good, so I'm going to sin against God. See, the Bible say, what does it say? Be angry and sin not. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting angry or getting mad. Anger. And this is how they get people too. Officer thing is how the white man get us. Oh, we some angry black men. Right. When you visualize anger, you think of something super aggressive, super like irrational, like we're gonna harm somebody, like we're somewhere in the basement planning to go storm the White House and do something crazy in the White House. That's what you think when you hear angry black man, a black Hebrew Israelite. You think of that, and I'm saying black Hebrew Israelite folk because what they say. You understand? Like that's the anger they think that we have. You understand? But our anger ain't the same anger we had in the world. We gotta be. Yes, we could be mad. Yes, we could be upset. But I'm not about to go unalive a white man because I'm upset, because of my feelings. Oh, I feel as though my supervisor is racist, which he is. I feel as though my supervisor is racist. He's doing all these things to try to get me out my character and make me mad. So I'm about to go slap him. That's not what it is. My anger ain't that. My anger ain't that. Our anger is not that. We got a different type of anger. Just like the Lord has a different type of anger. When the Most High is mad, he acts on it. When he's mad, he bashes baby head against the stones. He puts you in captivity when he's mad. He punishes you when he's mad. When I'm mad, it is what it is. I just brush it off my shoulder. I get mad, I keep it moving. It's not like I'm about to act on it. I might be a little bit mad. I might be a little bit angry, but it's not like I'm about to go act on it. Just like hate. They say, oh, they hate. They a hate group. You know, the KKK. Then they compare us to the KKK. Right. Like we are out here acting on these heinous crimes that they used to do. They used to unalive black people. They used to beat black people. They used to be racist. They used to do a lot of things to us. We're not doing that to anybody. And we're still angry. He said, wise man, wise man, no, oppression make a wise man mad. You should be mad in America. You are a slave. You are poor. You've been in captivity for over 400 years. You should be angry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should be mad. That doesn't mean you go ahead and go do drugs because you're in poverty.
Right.
That don't mean you try to escape your poverty by go sleeping with whores and popping pills and go killing your brother.
Ooh-wee.
You should not. You shouldn't fall into the ways of the heathen just because you in poverty. You know what I'm saying? That's a cop out. You know what I'm saying? That's an excuse. You are a descendant of the most strategic, the most beautiful people on this planet, and we should not subject ourselves to what Esau does. You know what Esau does? He throws tantrums like a child. He had you put your face in a barrel because you was laughing. That's how a child acts when he gets upset in your emotions. And here, this is why the Bible is so powerful. It teaches you how to, something the school teaches you too, how to regulate your emotions. And that is something the black man and the black woman regulate your emotions.
Right. I said that today too. Regulate your emotions. Go ahead.
I'm saying that's something that the black man and the black woman is lacking in our communities. You know what I'm saying? The general brought it up before. A lot of our people are dying because of emotional men. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our relationships are falling apart because of emotional men and women.
Right.
You can't comprehend the fact that I'm just mad right now. Let me sit down, sit my behind in this chair or in this room and think before I say, let's get a divorce.
Right.
Or think before I go sleep with some whore or go smoke this blunt because she stressed me out.
Right.
Or I go sleep with this man at my job because he bought me flowers and my husband didn't buy me flowers this week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think before you act on your emotions. And that's what separates you, you know what I'm saying, the children of God from these heathens, because that's what heathens do.
Yep. Yeah, listen, heathens do a lot of heathens are animals.
Right.
If you really think about it, heathens are like monkeys. Just think about it. Heathens are like, listen, monkeys that have sex with a male monkey would have sex with a male monkey. That's what happened. Because he felt like it. You know what I mean? He did it off of impulse. He just wanted to do it. You know what I mean? There's no rules and regulations for that monkey. Just like the heathen. The heathen don't have no boundaries. The heathen don't have no, all right, we're going a little bit too far. They are kissing and having sex with, they are intimate with trees.
Right.
Once people start being intimate with things that's not human, then, all right, listen, I'm not listening. Listen, in the fence, like, all right, I'm like, okay, a white man mess with a black woman. Okay, cool, whatever. At least the black woman is human. Right. Y'all messing with trees and rocks and where do you think the sex dolls come from? Where do you think all these weird stuff all these sex dungeons and craziness coming from? These people, because they are animals. They think like animals. They see the monkey have sex with a monkey and they want to do what the monkey do. You understand? The monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do based on their feelings of how they feel. You understand? Oh, case in point, I just seen this this reel. I think I'm in like this polygamy group, right? And they post up a reel of two women in bed. One woman is, I think, sitting down on her laptop doing some work. Other woman, I guess the boy is under the covers and she's on top of him, you know, doing something. And the other one is like giving her water and patting her head with a rag, like she like and this showing like, oh, this is the way to go for polygamy relationships. When in fact that's not black people polygamy. That's white people polygamy. Right. That's what white people do. And this is, I think that's one of my pet peeves too. I get triggered so much when black people start to follow white people polygamy. You understand what I'm saying? They start to like sleep in the same bed with their wives, having their wives kiss each other. That's based on how they feel. You understand? That's based, and you know it's crazy. A lot of women, a lot of bisexual, homosexual women like that stuff, and the man is okay in it. The man not saying nah. The women be initiating that stuff too. Like, yo, let's have a threesome because she wants to be nasty and a sexual deviant. It's not always the man wanting a threesome or wanting to be with a woman. It's her. It's a lot of cases when men have threesomes and after they done, the woman and the two women are still messing with each other. Understand what I'm saying? They're still doing it. Wow, based on their feelings. And a lot of them are Christian. Right. All of them are Christians. All of them are Muslims. You understand? All of them. You understand? And they basing it off the way they feel. Not what God wants. You know what I mean? That's leaning on to their own understanding. The polygamy, but listen, a man can have more than one wife. He don't have to have more than one wife, but he can, right? But he cannot have homosexual acts with those women because he's a homosexual now. Right. If you are sleeping in bed, and this is not my feelings, this is not my opinion, this is thus saith the Lord. If you're sleeping in bed with your wife and she's having sex, if you're having sex with your wife in the same bed with your other wife, for one, you're oppressing that woman because I guarantee you she probably don't like it deep down. Most of them probably don't like it deep down.
Right.
You're traumatizing them. You're turning them out. You're desensitizing them. You know what I mean? You're making them slaves. You understand what I'm saying? You're doing all that. You're doing what white people do. White people, that's their culture. Black people don't do that. We get one wife, and that's it. You're having sex with a woman and another woman in bed, you're gay. You're gay, and you're making them gay. Y'all all just a bunch of gay people. A whole bunch of homosexuals doing nasty stuff. Nastiness. Understand? So, and next thing you know, they're gonna be bringing another man in the bed. Next thing you know, the woman going like, "Oh, can we bring a man in the bed?" It's not fair, based on their feelings, because you're allowing them to be vulnerable and emotionally. What's it called? Emotionally available. I can't stand emotionally available. It's crazy. Understand? I'm not emotionally available. You know what I mean? I am empathetic. You know what I mean? I am like, what's the other word? I'm not saying that I don't care about my woman's feelings or what she's going through. You know what I mean? She might have a rough childhood, right? She might be going through something, right? But if it's causing her to be a sinner, it's over with. I'm not about to sit there and let my wife be a sinner. You can't be a sinner messing with me. I'm not going to be emotionally available for that because it's based on how she feels, and it's evil. Now she's saying that she told me how she feels. You know, she went through something that's different. But she's saying, "Baby, I want to have a threesome because I feel like, you know, we need to spice up the bedroom. We need to spice it up. I feel as though like I'm lacking. I'm not giving you, you know, what I used to give you. You know, let's just, you know, bring somebody else in the room so you can what? Woman, I could find that on my own. I could go have sex with another woman on my own. I don't need you. Why the hell you want to help me get another woman? You lean to your own understanding. You know what I mean? And brothers, you're doing the same exact thing. You are oppressing these women. You are making these women whores. You're making them sodomites because of your lustful being, because you want to be lustful and a sexual deviant. You know what I mean? Because you've been traumatized and you've been molested as a child, right? But the Lord said you can't lean on to your own understanding. Homosexuality is a sin. That's not my feelings. That's not my opinion. It's thus saith the Lord. That's true. It's in the Bible. Don't believe me? Look it up. Type in homosexual in the Bible. Homosexuality in the Bible. I'll guarantee you go to Leviticus. Understand? Now, if you could go to Isaiah chapter 17. 17 verse 5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 17, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
And it shall be as when the harvestman gathereth the corn.
Oh. Where you at? Isaiah? Yeah. What's that? Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Isaiah 17 and 5. I hope it's this one. No, I forgot. I know when I read it, I know what I'm looking for. I think it's 17. No, that's not it. Hold on. It might be it. Hold on. Maybe it's 15. Oh, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Hold on. So no, dang it. Maybe it's Jeremiah 17:5. Let me see real quick. Yeah, it's Jeremiah 17:5. I don't know why I put Isaiah. It's Jeremiah 17:5. I'm tripping. Change that real quick. Yeah,
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Read it again.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Trust, saith the Lord. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
See, you're cursed. You're being punished because you trust in your past. You're being cursed because you trust in yourself. You don't trust in the Most High. You trust in you. You believe you. You don't believe in the Most High. Go ahead.
And maketh flesh his arm.
Go ahead.
And whose heart departed from the Lord.
Listen, you departed from the Lord. You don't believe in God. You believe in man. You believe in yourself. You believe in what you got up in your head, that demon that's talking to you, telling you to leave your husband, telling you to be a sinner. You are listening to those thoughts. You're not listening to, the Lord. Keep going.
Verse 6. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh.
You ain't gonna see what good coming. You ain't gonna see. Listen, you don't know when it's good. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this. Something happened recently, right? And I said this to this sister. You know what I mean? I said this to this sister, man. You know what I mean? And I told her, like, I was like, all this stuff going on in her life, right? All this stuff is going on in her life. She's pouring her heart out to me. I'm basically, in a council with the sister, right? You understand what I'm saying? She poured her heart out to me for like an hour, crying to me and all that, right? But I remember a long time ago, I told her, I think I always tell her this. I always told her this, but I told her it was one time. I was like, you know how women say, send me a good man. Send me, oh Lord, I need please give me a good man. Or they might not say, they might think it, they might indirectly feel that way, right? Why all this stuff is happening to me? Then they send them somebody that's so good, but they can't even see it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like they can't even see it because they so used to celebrating Christmas. Right. They so used to a man catering to their feelings. They so used to that. They're not used to a man saying, I don't celebrate Christmas. Oh, we're not going to live in the same house. I got other women. I'm going to be going house to house. Giving her ride and giving you ride. That's what's going to happen. They're not used to that. They think that's evil. They think that's bad. But they don't know what good is. They can't even see it a mile away. They can't see it. You tricked yourself out your spot because of your feelings. You tricked yourself out your spot because you don't trust the Lord. You believe in your own self because God might put a thing in front of you. Right. And you looking at him like he is the most evilest man on this planet, but he's the one that's keeping God's laws. He's the one that's good for you. He can save you from yourself. He can do it, but you can't see it. You're in the desert struggling. Listen, you trying to find a cactus. You know what I mean? To drink the water. You trying to find something to stay afloat. You trying to survive, but you can't survive. Why? Because you don't care enough about yourself to do so. Because if you did care, you would follow the Lord. Right. The Lord will guide your steps. And we're going to get to that in a minute. The Lord will show you where to go. But guess what? You don't know where to go. You see that good man, you looking at him like he's a mirage. You looking at him like this is a mirage. This is not real. Then you fail the test, then you go back into the world and be a slut. You go back into the world to do what you always want to do. Cry. Go ball up in a ball and cry your eyes out because life is so hard. Why is this happening to me? I've been traumatized as a kid. You've been raised the wrong way. You've been raised to talk about your feelings all the time. God is not a therapist. God don't care about your feelings. God wants you to serve him and please him. God wants you to trust him. Just like you trust that crack rock to get you high. Just like you trust that weed. Listen, they trust the weed man more than they trust the Most High. You know what I mean? Listen, me in the world, when I was a pothead, I trusted this weed man, giving him my money, hoping that this is some gas. This is some good, some strong weed, man. This is some fire. How many brothers that is watching this class, how many brothers that smoke weed to get high was sitting here like, he might got some dirt. And this is your last $5. This is your last $10. Matter of fact, listen, can I get one for $4? Because you got to get a Dutch. You understand? And you hoping that he got some good stuff. You hoping they don't got no backyard boogie. You hoping he ain't got all of the shake with the seeds in it. You just hope that he don't have that. You trust in that weed man more than you trust in the Lord. You trust in him. So you give him that $4 to get you high. You understand? And get you high. But guess what? He's destroying you.
Right.
He is destroying you. You trust in that weed man so much. You trust in your mother so much. You trust in your father so much. Oh, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He's he's racist. He's in that hate group. You trust in them so much. But they are not good parents. They didn't conduct themselves in the right way. It's the truth. They don't trust in the Lord. They trust in themselves. You know what I mean? When I was in the world, I trusted myself. I was in the trap trying to sell drugs. I didn't care about what my grandma was saying. The Bible said obey your parents. I didn't care about what my grandma was talking about. I'm about to sell this weed to get some money in my pocket. You know what I mean? Because I want to take the girls out. I want to get high. You understand what I'm saying? I want to do things I see Money Making Mitch doing. You understand what I'm saying? But they ain't lead to nowhere. But you know what happened? I turned my rational thinking on, and I stopped selling drugs. I was like, oh no, I don't want to be in here with a bunch of dudes. They took my shoestrings. They took my belt. And, we was wearing baggy pants at that time. Thing. Right. Like, no, I'm cool. I don't want to be here. Listen, I like women. I don't want to be here. Listen, I like women. I don't want to be here with a bunch of dudes. That's my reason why I never went to jail. And I think that's a good enough reason. You want to be out here with some tail. You understand what I'm saying? But my thing is, you got to trust in the Lord, or you're going to just fail, man. It just is what it is. You're just going to be a good-for-nothing person all your life. That person came in front of your face and you missed it. You understand what I'm saying? You missed it. You listen. Then your life, listen. As soon as you start talking to that person, your life probably going to be more horrible than when the first time you was talking to that person. Before you was talking to that person, it's going to be horrible. You understand? Your life is never, listen. I'm like, any woman that ever come in my life know this. If you ever leave me, your life is going to be terrible after this. I am that dude. Sorry, I'm about to pop myself. I'm about to make my life stuff real quick. I am that dude. This is what all you PK brothers should feel. We are them niggas. You understand? It is what it is. A woman should be glad to have you because you are going to protect and you're going to put your life on the line for that woman. And you want to know why? I mean, you know what's crazy, I tell you? We don't have a say in that. Right. We don't. Listen, I feel as though I shouldn't take this charge. I feel as though I shouldn't jump in front of this bullet. I feel as though I should go downstairs with it. Oh, baby, I hear something downstairs. Well, I feel as though I need to stay my ass up here with you. So I here for the language. I feel as though I should do that. But we don't do that. We put our feelings to the side. You don't think we'd be scared? You don't think we'd be scared? Like, oh, I go down there either. Yeah, man, you gotta go get your gun and all that. Like, come on, like, we don't use our feelings. We gotta do it because this is our duty. Right. And once you have a man like that, and then you leave that man, your life is gonna be horrible after that. Listen, I pray that it's horrible. Even a brother, you got you a good, fine sister that keeps the law, statutes, and commandments, and she is submissive to you, and you're mishandling her, and you leave her. Your life is gonna be horrible after that, man. Your life is gonna be horrible. You're not gonna see what a good thing is coming because you don't know what's good. You don't know. You don't know what's good. You think having 3 baby daddies is okay. It's a good thing. You think about smoking weed, it comes from the earth, it's good. But it's not. It's not. This is why you're stuck in that desert trying to survive. Right. You are the heath. You understand? Keep going.
But shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness.
You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing there. It's nothing. You have nothing but just your feelings. You're gonna be left in the world. You're gonna be out. Listen, you're gonna be, what's it called? Out to dry. I think I'm saying it wrong. I mean, you're gonna be left hanging. You're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna be with that dog. I kept saying you're gonna be single with a dog. That's what you're gonna be. You listen. Advice to your sisters. A righteous man don't care about your box. Right. A righteous man don't care about your body. Men in the world do. You can see them coming from a mile away. You can see those men that care about your fat butt, your big boobs, your camel toe, your box. They care about those things. But men of the Lord, they looking at you like, how do you conduct yourself? Can you go out in the desert and build a mansion? Can you do that? Listen, are you skilled enough to find water? Maybe are you skilled enough to find that tree? Find that tree that's planted and have many waters. Can you find that? Can you search for that? Can you go make a well? Can you do that? You're in the desert struggling and stranded. How can you get out? Do you have any skill? That's what we look for. Are you a whore? That's what we look for. You're going to put me on child support. That's what we look for. We don't look for, oh, you got a nice body. I don't care about your body. That body it look good, but it ain't good for me. I mean, it might feel good in the moment, just like a sister. He might be handsome. He might have things that you might like. But is he good for you, or is he good for you in the moment? The brother that you going through stuff with is probably the brother for you. Like I'm talking about not like toxic stuff. I'm talking about like, oh, don't celebrate Christmas, don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, don't do this, don't do that because it's evil against God. If he's battling you against what he believes in, then that's a man that you need to have. Right. I mean, if he believes that you need to serve the Lord, we need to follow God, that's a man you need to have. And I'm not talking about a Christian pastor, I'm talking about an Israelite. You find out like, oh, this man is an Israelite. He got another wife. He's trying to get you to serve God and be different. He's trying to get you to keep God laws because he cares about you. That's a man that you should not give up. Right. You know what I mean? Because that man is a tree planted with many waters. You understand? He is a solid man. He has a foundation. He has a root. You know what I mean? He has a root. He has something that he can stand on. What you got to stand on? Dry ground. You know what I mean? Keep going.
In a salt land and not inhabited.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord.
Blessed is what?
Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord.
If you trust in the Lord, you're gonna be blessed. You're gonna get everything that you ever wanted if you trust in the Lord. But if you don't, you're gonna be in that desert trying to find water. Go ahead, Arthur.
I say this. If you a drug dealer, you can relate to that.
Right.
You trust in man so bad. You trust in the white man's drugs so bad to get you out of poverty, and what happens? You wind up in jail, parched, stranded. You went from an S class to a cellmate. You know what I'm saying? You went from an S class. You had all the guns in the world. Now you forming a shank under the bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had everything when you were selling drugs on the streets, and now you locked up with somebody that you can't fight with a gun. You got to learn how to use your fists now. Now you got to actually learn how to survive. Now you got to now you starving for real. They got you eating expired bread. You don't even know what kind of meat you eating. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what kind of mush you in there trying to chef it up with Doritos and making chi-chis or whatever the hell prison food they got you in there making. You know what I'm saying? You really parched. You out there stranded now from having all the females in the world. Absolutely. So now you over there looking at Earl over there, like, cause you ain't seen nothing in a long time. You questioning your sexuality. Right. You know what I'm saying? You out there parched because you decided to believe in man and not the Most High. Instead of opening up the Bible, you decided to open up them dope bags. You know what I'm saying? To open up and try to find some cash for yourself instead of starting a business. Right. You know what I'm saying? I remember talking to a sister, and the debate was like, would you work a job for $13 or whatever the minimum wage was, or go be a stripper? And the sister said, I'd be a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Now I was like, that's just your moral ethical code. Like, what is your foundation on? Who do you believe in? And it's nobody. You believe in yourself. Right. You think the thing you can sell is your body. The quickest thing, and that's how you know you are in poverty. That is how you know you are at your lowest state, that you can't even believe in yourself enough that you will sell the most valuable thing that a woman has. And just for a man, you will sell the most valuable thing that you have. You know what I'm saying? You'll sell your manhood. You know what I'm saying? You'll sell your spine as a black man. You'll sell your black. This brothers and sisters are selling they behinds just to be in the NFL. You selling your children to be in these damn sports leagues and be a rapper and dedicating their whole child. You go to Florida, them camps down there in Florida for them footballs, them kids is playing like top tier. Right. The way they doing it from like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just to go play in some white man's NFL. Right. And don't even make it. And then they got a whole bunch of homelessness down in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because all they was taught was to play ball. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now they compete with a whole bunch of other brothers that did the same thing from youth. You know what I'm saying? And you just ain't got that much talent. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get taught enough. All you were taught was you were a brother that can shuck and jive. You can entertain. Nobody told you can be an engineer. Right. Nobody told you can be the person that put together the spaceships that Donald Trump nobody told you that black people was greater than throwing a damn football. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you wanted to go there and be parched. You wanted to be thirsty because you believed in a man. Just like during COVID. That was a good thing. If you was in the truth, you knew that was a good thing. Oh God, the Lord is coming. Christ is on his way. Everybody sitting back when you seen Iran and them shooting bombs, you like, that's a good thing. If you believed in America, you believed in a man. You know what you was we got to debate this. Democrat, Republican. And look at you now. You struggling. You believed in Donald Trump. You know where they are now? Parched. Looking at them damn gas prices.
Yo, I'm looking at
parched.
I'm looking at them too. Yo. No, thing is saying, listen, thing is on point right now. He's on fire, man. Like y'all understand, we have a great time. Like I remember when I see Captain Kyle's face when I put it up when he was in Atlantic City. I was like, yo, they bombing on me. Captain Kyle's face lit up. That children lit up. He was like, yo, what? You know what I mean? It's like, listen, that's like basketball. That's like the playoffs. You understand what I'm saying? Who gonna win? That's what I mean. Like we look forward to things like that, man. We look forward to things like that, man. And what thing you're saying is so heavy. I mean, I'm gonna piggyback what he was saying. Just like when you were in prison, like how he was saying, like, yeah, man, you gotta do all these things in prison because you want to sell drugs. You know what I mean? So I remember my uncle. You know what I mean? When he got locked up for something that he didn't do, but guess what? He was parched too. He going out being with the wrong crowd of people. Now look at him, he jammed up. I mean, I remember he was telling me he had a stomach problem because of sanitation of the utensils of the what they was eating off. They were like they putting poop and feces and all type of stuff on the on trays. You know what I mean? On the trays. And he got sick. He was sick for a long. I heard it before that my uncle was sick. He going through something, this, that, and third, in jail because of bacteria. You know what I mean? They putting on the what you call. My dad's like, yeah, they put feces all over the what you call it, and they don't clean them properly. Understand? That's hell. That's the desert. You know what I mean? And you're parched there, just like the strip club. Y'all don't think that when you don't think people that run rings for sex trafficking don't go to the strip club? You don't think that? You don't think they don't see these sisters? You don't think they got a hand in sex trafficking in the strip club? You don't think the person that probably own a strip club is probably getting broken off by a sex trafficker? Right. And they going in the back room having sex with these women? They are being sex trafficked. You understand what I'm saying? They're doing it because you wanted to be a stripper instead of working at Walmart for $13 an hour. Right. Instead of being a supervisor. This was wrong with being a supervisor. You could have been a supervisor. Right. You could have been a manager. You probably made way more than a stripper. You know what I mean? And you still have your dignity. Right. You'll still have your integrity. Just like a brother. You could be a billionaire. You could be a person that runs a Fortune 500 company with the mind that you have. You're selling drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? You want to be in the trenches. Now you eating off of trays that have feces on it. You know what I mean? Bacteria on it. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're parched. Now you're in the desert. Begging for somebody to get you out. Begging for help. You know what I mean? Think a stripper want to strip? She begging for help. She want a man to come in and save her. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? They can't see it from a mile away because they think a man is supposed to be like, he has money. Oh, save me. He had $1 million. He's a millionaire. He's a baller. He is a baller. So he's going to save me from my poverty. You know what I mean? Well, he is a disgusting bastard too. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Trust in the man. I mean, blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, man. You don't trust in the Lord, you're not blessed. You think you blessed. Oh, you don't think because you got a new house, you blessed. Oh, you think because you got you ran into some money, you're blessed. You're not blessed. Satan can give you rewards too. You know that, right? You know Satan can give you rewards. You understand what I'm saying? Satan can give you rewards. Satan trying to give Jesus Christ the world. You know what I mean? He was trying to get him everything. Listen, you know how I watch the Illuminati videos and it was like, you get to a certain point and they try to offer you all of these things. You know what I mean? For all of the fame, all of the glory, all of the power. If you give up your soul, that's the story, Illuminati story. We can give you everything, but you gotta give up your butt. You have to give up your booty. You have to get on ecstasy. You have to get drugged and let us videotape you doing things that you would never ever did if you was in the trenches and back in the trenches. But you got to give up your soul. They did that to Jesus Christ. Satan trying to bless him with the world. And what Jesus Christ did? Turned it down. Turned it down. Look what happened to our king. The greatest man in the world. And you can't do that? Right. You can't do that. You can't do what Jesus Christ did. You can't stay down for the Lord. Ooh-wee. And man, read that from the top again, on 7.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord.
Yeah, you blessed if you trust in the Lord, man. You ain't blessed if you don't trust in the Lord. Keep going.
And whose hope the Lord is.
Listen, the Lord is going to be your hope, man. The Lord is going to make sure you good. You know what I mean? But you always making sure that you good. You got to make sure you good. See, it's the total opposite when you come into UPK. To us, we know we're good because of the Lord. We believe that we good when good things happen to us because we keep the law, statutes, commandments. When something that bad happens, we like, the Lord is doing this. Right. We don't think it's coming from thin air. We don't think, I'm gonna use an example. Use an example. you're a sinner, right? And okay, say if you smoking weed and you walking down the street and you want no tripping. Say you smoking with your mans and he bump into you or you knock all your weed out on the ground. Like you was rolling up a blunt and then like he bumped into you or you tripped or fell, you will blame the damn whatever tripped you. Instead of blaming the Lord for him doing that. See, we believe the Lord do everything. So you walking, you rolling up, anybody fall down steps and all your weed fall out. Now this shit last. You blaming everything else but the Lord for doing it. You know what I mean? Like you gotta understand that the Lord is going to do everything. The Lord is going to make sure you're good. The Lord is your hope. The Lord is your comforter. You know what I mean? But guess what? You're so much infatuated with yourself. You can't see all of the good that's coming to you. You tripping and making the weed fall out is a good thing. It's a good thing. You understand what I'm saying? Just like how brothers say, damn, I'm going to stop selling drugs. But then he keep getting sucked in. But everything like he just got shot at. He's like, damn, man, I got to get out of the streets, man. Damn, man, I can't sell drugs no more, man. This ain't the way. But then still continue to sell drugs. Then he get shot at again. Damn, man, all this keep happening. Man, why does this keep happening to me? You blaming the shooter instead of blaming God. You blaming the shooter. Then you get shot. Now you're in a critical condition. Listen, now you turn to God now because now, listen, now the brother Christian. Now it's like a thing. Now the brother died. And he's seeing Jesus Christ. He sees Jesus Christ at the gates, like, come my son. He's seen him at the gates now. Now he's a Christian. Now you want to change your life. All the bad things that's happening, the Lord is doing it. Why do you think people die and go? Why? Because the Lord is doing it. Anybody that dies, the Lord is taking them out. Understand? So everything happens because the Lord is doing it. All that bad stuff that's happening to you is because God is doing it to you. You understand? Now, if you could go to Psalms chapter 118, verse 18. You understand? The Lord is doing everything. Sorry to break it to you. Amen. Amen. Even all the bad stuff, like down to all the bad stuff, the Lord is doing, and you blaming Tyrone. Understand? I mean, Lord, give you listen. You want to be hard-headed. You wanted to leave a man that was good to you, then you go with another man that he backsmacking. And you blaming the man for backsmacking you. Well, you should have said, damn, this is the Lord showing me I picked the wrong man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that movie Temptation is a great example for sisters.
Right.
She thought she was gonna be able to leave her man or cheat on her man for some rich dude because they was in a season just not
right.
It's a rough patch in their marriage.
Right.
And, you know, she got over AIDS and he beating her up. That's how the Lord works.
And then it's crazy. I remember at the end was the heavy part.
Okay.
The end was heavy. I mean, he wound up getting the other job. You know what I mean? Like, he got the other job. And she just looking at him like, damn, I messed up. Ain't even worried about it. Like, he like, listen, you did all this to me. She seen all that coming on. Listen, she seen that man and his money and thought it was good. She didn't see the man that was in front of her. She didn't see them. This is why she was on that plane parched. She was in that club parched, not even knowing it. She had all the glitz and glamour. And man, and then look what happened. Something that she can't get rid of. She got to live with that. Only good thing about that movie is she had some type of like accountability at the end. Like she kind of like, damn, that's my fault that I did that. Now that's a lesson to people not to do that. Your husband, you leave your husband for a man because he's not treating you having sex with your coworker. Like I think you said earlier, bring her your flowers because you and your husband got a rough patch. Now he's digging you out in a goddamn storage room. He's digging you out in the storage room because you and your husband got a disagreement. Now, guess what happens? You find up being pregnant. You wind up getting pregnant. Ooh, and it's not your husband's. Then you have the baby. You're not with the husband no more. Now you find out that he is a drug addict. You find out that he is a woman beater. You find out that he is the evilest man on this planet. He gets so drunk he pisses himself. But you don't know that when he's at work. Just he got that baccarat on when he's at work. Right. He's smelling good at work. You get me? But when you go home, it's a whole different person. Now you stuck with a monster. Right. You did that man a favor. That man seeing you coming, he got away from you. Oh, you pregnant with another? Oh, yeah, I want a divorce. Oh, you had sex with another man? Oh, I can leave you. I can get away from you. And now look at you. You downgraded. Now this brother probably owns a Fortune 500 company now. Right. Now this brother probably a captain of 10,000 in the ISUPK. But you think about how you feel. Maybe you need to get a man that don't agree with you 24/7. Maybe you need a man like that. Maybe you need a man, or maybe you need a woman, brother, to say, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should do it like this. Maybe you need a soft woman. Maybe you don't need a North Phillian. Maybe you need a UPK woman to be soft and delicate, not to call you a DH, not to call you the P word. You know what I mean? Not to try to stab you. Maybe you don't need that. But that's all you see. You don't see when a good woman comes. Because you trust in the Lord, or you trust in yourself too much. And you keep not trusting in the Lord, you're not going to be blessed. Now, give me Isaiah chapter 2:26. Isaiah chapter 26, man. Yeah, man. Might have to do a part two to this. John. I'm not even. I'm not even done. Man, dang, I got a lot of pictures on this stuff, man. No boy, I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is the book. This is the book of
Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26:3.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 3. Mm-hmm. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace,
go ahead.
Whose mind is stayed on thee.
Go ahead.
Because he trusteth in thee.
Yeah, he trusts in the Lord, man. His mind is on the Lord. His mind, he is at peace because his mind is on the Lord. His mind not on what he thinks. His mind not on how he feels. His mind is on what the Lord wants. Keep going.
Verse 4. Trust ye in the Lord forever.
What? Read that again.
Trust ye in the Lord forever.
Only when you want to.
Forever.
Only when it's convenient.
Forever.
You got to trust in the Lord forever. To the day that you die, you got to trust in the Lord. Just like you trust in the Lord to get that high. It's like you trust in that drug, the drug dealer to get you high. Why you don't trust in the Lord like that? You trusted a drug dealer forever. How many brothers and sisters still smoking and still do drugs since they was damn near like 15? There's 50-year-olds still getting high since they was 15. Trusted in that drug dealer. That drug dealer is their God. You understand? We got to trust in the Lord. Keep going.
For in the Lord, Jehovah is everlasting strength.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high.
Read that again.
For he bringeth down them that dwell on high.
You got to trust in the Lord because he's going to what?
Bringeth down them that dwell on high.
You're going to bring down the people that dwell on high, man. Even your arrogant self, he's going to humble you one day. And he is going to bring down your enemies. All the white man is on his pedestal, Donald Trump. He's going to make Donald Trump your slave.
Right.
You understand? He's going to make all these politicians and white men that got all of these businesses and establishments. He's going to make them your slave. But you got to trust in the Lord. He's telling you, he's selling. The Lord is saying, yo, trust in me, and I will bring down your enemy. I will bring down the governments. I will bring down all of the people that's in the higher ups that's oppressing. I'm going to bring them down. Go ahead.
He layeth it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He bringeth it even to the dust.
Yeah, it's going to be dust. It's going to be desolation. It's going to be nuclear warfare. If you trust in the Lord is going to bring down these nations for you. He's going to bring down the nations for you if you trust in him. You got to play your part. You want the Lord to play his part, you got to play your part. You understand? I want to rule this planet. I want power. You understand? I want righteous power. But I got to trust in my God. I got to trust in what my God say to do. You understand? I can't go and take things in my own matters in my own hands. I can't do it. I got to do thus saith the Lord, man. And this is why we got to come into ISUPK on the command of junior honor to do it as such.
Right.
Understand? Or you're not going to ever see God bring down these nations. Now, go to Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. You can read it when you get it.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is good,
Mm-hmm.
a stronghold in the day of trouble.
Listen, the Lord has your back when you're in trouble. When you're depressed, the Lord got your back. When you need a helping hand, when you need somebody to be on your side, your corner, the Lord is right there when you're in trouble. When he wants to bring down your enemy, when you want your enemies to get destroyed, he is right there. Keep going.
And he knoweth them that trust in him.
He knoweth who trusts him. So guess what? You can say you believe in God all you want. He knows you don't trust him.
Right.
He knows you don't believe in him. He knows that. Why? Based on what you're doing. I believe in God, but he's looking at how you're acting, the way you're moving. I believe in God, I smoke weed. I believe in God, I gotta leave my husband. I believe in God, I celebrate Christmas. He knows who trusts him. He knows it. He knows that you're not loyal. He knows that you only are for yourself and you're selfish. God knows these things. But you know it's so funny about when Christians say, oh, God knows my heart. He damn sure knows your heart. He knows that you are full of crap.
Right.
He knows that you don't love him like you say that you love him. He knows these things. He knows it. Is there any more on that? Was that the end of 7?
Yeah.
All right, you could go to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. I mean, 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. I'm gonna end it with Hebrews, though. We're gonna do a part 2 of this. I mean, definitely a part 2. I can never get all my scriptures. Oh man, I guess that's a good thing, though. All right, you can read it.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
For we walk by faith, not by sight.
We walk by faith. See, us in ISUPK, we trust the Lord. We walk with the Lord. We don't walk by ourselves. We walk whatever the Lord say do, we believe it. We do it because we believe that he is going to get us out of captivity.
Right.
He's going to get us out of this condition. If you hearken diligently unto the Lord thy God, He is going to set thee on high. What you think he was saying that for? The Lord said, you keep God, you keep my commandments, you do what I say, I'm going to put you in a place of rulership. I'm going to put you in position. But you so selfish, you can't see that. You can't see that a mile away. You can't see that good coming. The Lord said, listen to me, and I'm going to put you above all people. He's going to put you above all people. But guess what? You don't walk by faith. You walk by sight. You walk by what you see. You see that pastor on the pulpit jumping up and down. He got that nice suit on. He got that belly outside. He must be doing something right. You know what I mean? He's making you feel good. Prosperity sermons. He's making you feel good. But he's not faithful to the Lord. He don't trust the Lord. He don't have faith. He only walk by sight. Just like you do. You are carnal. Being so super emotional is carnal. Understand? Now drop down, give me Hebrews chapter 11, verse 16. You don't believe the Most High. You're not faithful to the Most High. You're not loyal. So how can you walk by faith? How can you do it? You don't have a relationship with God. You have a toxic relationship with the white man. You have a toxic relationship with Christianity. That's who you have a toxic relationship with. You don't have a relationship with God. God only dwells in ISUPK under community now. God don't dwell nowhere else. If you don't believe me, just come in here and see for yourself. Give it a try. Don't knock it until you try. You try Christianity. You try Islam. You try to believe in your own self. How about try something that's going to help you? How about go to that tree that's well planted with many waters? How about go there? You never know. We yield good fruit over here. We produce good fruit over here. Understand? You got it? You can read it. 16.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 16. But now they desire a better country.
Hey, what?
A better country.
They desire a what?
A better country.
Well, so wait, were you at 11 and 16?
16.
11?
Yeah, Hebrews 11 and 16.
Let me get with you real quick. It's like where I'm at. Hebrews 11, 16. It might be 6 though. Hold on. Oh yeah, 6. I like it. Is it?
The book of Hebrews,
6.
chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Read it again.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
In order to please God and serve God, you gotta trust him.
Right.
Well, I'm tripping. In order to please God, you gotta trust him. How do you trust him? By doing what he say. By doing what he say. If your weed man tell you, yo, listen, your weed man say, yo, come around the block, go to the house on the I'm tripping. Go on the walk 5 blocks, make a right. It's the red house on the left. You're gonna know exactly everything he said because you want to get high. You're gonna go 5 blocks to the left and go to the red house on the right, whatever I just said. You're gonna do it to a T. You're gonna do exactly what that weed man said. And you don't do that for God. You don't listen to God. You don't do what God says, so you don't trust him. So it's impossible to please him. He's not pleased with you. You don't trust him. So how can he be pleased with you? Keep going.
For he that cometh to God must believe that he is.
Right. You got to believe that he's going to get you out of captivity. You got to believe that he's going to be on your side and bring your enemies down. You got to know these things. You got to know that, if I do what he say, I'm going to be all right. Keep going.
And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
You're going to get rewarded if you diligently hearken unto the Lord thy God. you're going to get rewarded. That's why in Deuteronomy 28:1 it say that if you keep God's laws, he's going to set thee on high above all nations. That's what it says. I'm not making this up. This is not my feelings. This is not what I believe. It's like it is what I believe. I know that's a fact because it's in the Bible.
Right.
I trust the Lord. So guess what I do? I do what the Lord say. I don't believe in my own ways and what I want to do. I'm not selfish. When I became selfish, my life went downhill. When I started giving my life up to God and started trusting his ways, my life opened up and been better ever since. Now, I used to have a bad temper thing. I used to, be a hothead. I know how to regulate my emotions now based on what the Most High is saying, how I've been raised and what I've been taught. But it's impossible to please the Most High if you are not keeping his laws. If you don't believe what he's saying. If you celebrate Christmas, it's impossible to please him. If you are getting high, it's impossible to please him. If you left your husband, you're a whore, and it is impossible to please the Most High. And the Most High knows you're a whore. He thinks you're a whore. And it's hard to please him. How about come back to your identity? How about get in the ISUPK and change your life? Not for me, not for God, but for yourself. Change it for yourself and change everything about yourself for God. And you'll be better off. And with that, please also go to Zachariah with ISUPK on the Community Junior Hana. I want to thank y'all for listening, watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get this truth out here. Everybody need to hear this, man. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Adanya. You thought you were done.
ISUPK security announcement. We are ISUPK, starting on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if your brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is the commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi 3, verse 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashur, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming Holy Convocation is the Feast of First Fruits, which is May 31st or 30th. May 31st, 2026. You'll find that in Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10 through 22. Remind Akim and Akwati to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, it is Ramadi needs to stand. I'm going to give the brother courtesy salute in the Israel. Amadi Sabah, Amadi, Barak, Yahalabah, Shimyal, Shabrakata, Yadamata, Sar, face the sister. We're going to give the sisters a courtesy salute in the Israel. Amadi Sabah, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Taba, Shimyal, Shah, Yadamata. With that, class dismissed.